Hello everyone, watch this review here with a look at Voz from the 3 3/4 inch Green Lantern line. At least I believe that's how his name is pronounced. Although I think the figure is kind of cool looking in some ways, I did buy it mostly for the accessory because, as other people had pointed out, it's large enough to fit on the fist of your 6-inch figures, and it does connect to these smaller constructs, so basically it opens up all these cool small constructs for your larger figures, which, is pretty neat. If you do look at the back of the package, you'll notice they use this big furry ape thing, but if you look at the front, just due to the lack of detail and stuff, it looks like he's a wood creature, so, nah. But hold on a second, I'll get him out of pack. Voz comes with a power ring, which once again is more geared towards children, because I can't even fit it like halfway at my pinky. I'm also wondering how small a small child would have to be to even wear this thing, so I think my pinky's probably pretty small, but whatever. As well as this sort of generic looking energy blast, which fits right onto his fist here. Kind of looks like his hand is blowing off, so like it just exploded or something, so I'm not sure how, I don't know, accurate of a representation of an energy construct that'd be, but as previously mentioned, it does fit on your larger figure's fists here pretty well and all. It is a sort of heavy attachment, so you have to like balance them a little bit, or a surprisingly heavy attachment. And then right onto the tip of it, you'd toss another projectile. Unfortunately, I do not have any of the other energy constructs handy, so that's not going to be happening, but at some point I will be displaying my other figures with it. Now for a quick idea of scale, I guess. Here he is next to the Sinestro of the same line, so this is definitely a larger figure. Actually, let me bring my Green Lantern back in here for a second, so, he's basically up to the ab crunch in this guy, so, very, very tall figure. Now, the interesting thing is, apparently this character was popular enough that he also got a space in Target's exclusive line where they have the little light-up feature, so I honestly don't remember him from the movie, but maybe he's bigger in the comics or something. The one that comes from the Target line, of course, has a different accessory, I believe. So they usually mix it up for that stuff. Face-wise, it's kind of an interesting sculpt. It's kind of a really weird looking face. It's really not a huge lot of detachment from the actual body, so it's kind of like he's wearing a bikini. Especially when it comes down to like the crotch area there, it totally looks like he's wearing a bikini, which is just kind of weird. You've got an alien space ape wearing a, I guess, glowing green bikini. Meh. Once again, just given the fact that he's got this weird-looking plastic and stuff to him, and the way the detail is sculpted, I still think he looks more tree-like than ape-like, especially when it comes down to like these little claw things here, because they look like roots to me. I don't know. Oh, the kind of weird detail is you can actually see the character's nipples through his costume. At least I think those are his nipples. And really, you could have an energy construct costume and you don't even clothe your nipples, so maybe he needed to have an energy construct undershirt or something. The ring is a little bit better detailed than some of the other ones for this line, because it actually looks a little bit more distinct. Sinestro's, you couldn't even tell what it was half the time, because it's just too small, but with larger figures you can have that. The sort of downside with this is you don't get any ball-jointed shoulders, it's just hinged, and it doesn't even go up all that far, because he's got those huge shoulder plate things, which makes no sense. I'm not sure why they wouldn't just include that as part of the arm, so at least the arm would rotate all the way around, instead of being heavily blocked in every direction. It wasn't a really good choice on their part. Also, where are these things up here? Because it looked like the cuffs of his shirt at first, but I guess it might actually be part of his anatomy. I don't know. Then down at the hips again, hinged. Not a whole lot of motion. It's the first time I actually moved those. He stands okay. The figure feels hollow. Not a tremendous amount to say about him because it's kind of a really basic thing. The line's probably more geared towards children, but you know, it does come with these accessory parts which work on your larger lanterns, and you know, you can never have too many energy constructs just because Green Lanterns are supposed to make like everything. Even if half the time Hal Jordan only does something like a fist, but you know, I do somewhat mildly like this figure. I think he looks okay, but at the same time, you know, he's probably not essential. I mean, Kilowog comes with the same piece, so if you'd rather pick up the Kilowog, by all means. I don't think I saw Kilowog available at the time that I bought him, and honestly, between this and the movie Kilowog, I probably would have gone with this anyway. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, this has been a look at the Green Lantern Voz from the 3 3/4 inch movie line. Until next time, folks.